Voor oss niet het Ocean Avenue.
I can't wait to see Terry Martin's face when she finds out that we're taking all of her hottest models.
I heard you're throwing a party tonight at Liquid. What a great idea.
So what can I do for you, Detective?
I need to know exactly what went down. Was my dad set up?
Well, you know what, Gabby? If my father had anything to do with Anne's death, I'd be the first to agree with you. But he didn't. The person that did, though, did one hell of a sell job.
You know what? I'm not that gullible, Lucas.
Yeah? Then do what you said you would. And let's work together to find out who did this.
I think a party's a lovely idea.
Well, I think it's good for the girls to get together and hang out. You see, I like to run my agency like a real family organization.
Yeah, we don't go for that cold, impersonal hi goodbye you get at those big agencies.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. Then maybe we can extend your invitation to Allure clients.
It's kind of short notice.
Oh, well, gee, I heard that several of my girls are going.
Really? You know how word travels.
Yes, I certainly do. So, Vincent, why don't you just run up and find Denise, and she can give you our whole list of local girls. And then maybe you'd be so kind as to invite them.
Well, yeah, I can do that.
Good. That's exactly what I want to see between our two agencies. A real bonding and cooperative team spirit. Good work, Catherine.
I'm so happy you're happy.
I'm sure you are. Well, I guess I'll see you tonight.
Absolutely.
Now what? Okay, I know that look, and it always means trouble.
Vincent, this could turn out even better than we planned. Would you go find Ian, please, and tell him I need to see him immediately?
You got it, Duchess.
Even though we've only been here for a little while, I feel like so much has changed.
Well, in a lot of ways, it has.
Do you think it's gonna be weird going back to school?
You know, I think it's gonna be weird no matter what.
I wonder what people are expecting from us. You know? We came down here right after Kayla died. Who knows what they've been saying about it? Knowing my father, he's probably worried and thinks I'm next. He'll send me to some convent in Spain. That's why I have to talk to him.
About what?
About me. About the girl he thinks he knows just because he saw her take her first step. The problem is, he hasn't seen me do anything since. He thinks he knows me. And that's why I let him tell me what to do, you know, because he's my father. But I realized I can't let him do that anymore.
I don't get mad. But it sounds to me like your father's a bit of a control freak.
He is. He thinks he knows what's best for me. The real problem is, he doesn't even know me.
So what are you gonna say?
That I can make my own decisions. And that I have the right to.
Well, then maybe you can come with me after we graduate, right?
Yeah. That would be awesome.
I'd love to show you some of the places I've seen. I'd love to share the places I haven't. You know, I've heard that if you play a club in Munich, the crowd can be a pretty tough sell. It'd be great to always have at least one fan.
What about Eva?
What about Eva?
Are you gonna ask her to stay here in Miami?
Yes, I know what the test results mean, Dr. Harris. I was just hoping that maybe there's kind of a breakthrough. You're a fertility clinic, and if anybody's on the cutting edge, it would be you. Yes, I appreciate all the research that's being done, but, you know, I don't have a lot of time. I can't wait. Yeah. Thank you for being honest. Goodbye, Dr. Harris.
I hope you're daydreaming about me.
Will. Actually, I was...
If you're gonna say something to hurt my feelings, I don't want to hear it.
No, I was just going to ask you how your lunch went with Nadine Royal.
She's a good kid. You know, not too much upstairs, but and don't take this the wrong way, but she is a model.
Well, what could you possibly expect?
Well, they're not all like you, Bella.
Are you saying that's a good thing?
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh. Well, how far are you willing to go then, Doctor?
Miss Erickson, you are in danger of making me blush. So, I was thinking.
That's even more dangerous.
So what do you say we cash in that rain check on the popcorn videos?
Your place or mine?
Yours. You can seduce me on your own turf.
I'm pretty sure Oliver Jones was set up.
Then?
Then what? Why didn't I speak up, go public?
Exactly.
Come on, detective.
Marco.
Look, Marco, you've been around long enough to know the score. You never rat out another cop.
But if he's dirty.
You sure as hell better be able to prove it. And even then, you better watch your back.
So what are you saying? It's just gonna stay buried?
No. No. I've been working on this for 6 years. And I'm getting real close. Thing is, I think this goes back a lot further than I originally thought.
How far back?
25 years.
Back to the jazz murder. If it is a murder.
Oh, I'm sure it was. They just buried the evidence. Oliver must have found out. Figured it was a snowball effect.
So Crystal was right. Everything goes back to jazz.
Apparently so.
I looked for the file.
Yeah, so did I. Somebody got there first. They pulled it.
Whoever did it is covering their tracks real fast.
Yeah, but sooner or later they're gonna slip up. They always do. It's the ironclad law. And then we'll get them.
Yeah, well, I ain't willing to wait that long. This bastard's been slipping through the cracks long enough.
I wish we could work together. I really do. But like I said before, our families are gonna come between us.
If you had trusted me, none of this would have happened.
Trust you? How can I? I mean, you can't even level with me about the letter.
Look, I said I don't want to go there anymore.
Fine. But don't expect me to lie when I'm called to trial for Martin.
Yeah, well, maybe there won't even be a trial.
There has to be a trial.
Not if I nail the real killer.
Oh, and how are you gonna do that? I mean, all we've come across is dead ends.
I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping Jessica will resurface.
She doesn't know anything. I mean, she hasn't even met the guy that's been calling her on the phone.
Well, maybe she knows more than she thinks she does. Look, all I know is I'm gonna go by her place and see what I can find.
Okay, great. I'll go with you.
Okay. You see how good it can be when we work together?
Hey, Lucas, can you give me your opinion about something?
Sure, Tracy, what's up?
Okay, I picked this dress to have on my before pictures, and I wondered if I could model it for you.
You know what? I'm gonna go see Tony.
Wait, can we finish this later?
I think we are finished. Why don't you just help Chrissy here?
Come on.
Hey.
Hi.
Vincent said you wanted to see me right away.
Yes. I have an idea about the party that the agency's throwing tonight.
Oh, yeah, it's Operation Snatch. How we doing?
Well, for one thing, Terry Martin found out about it, so half of Allure's coming.
Ooh, that could make it very difficult to steal clients under those circumstances.
No, makes it even better. I've been doing a little research on the internet about the Allure agency. You'll never guess what turned up.
I give up. What?
The fact that those serial killing deaths in New York all involved models who were moonlighting as call girls.
Right. So what?
Guess what agency they belong to?
Allure.
Now, apparently the murders stopped when Terry moved to Miami and then picked up again here. So all we have to do is convince some of Terry's girls that the killer is targeting Allure. Well, what do you think?
I think that is positively brilliant.
Hi. Hey. I'll be back in about an hour, okay?
Okay.
Crystal, I was just gonna stop by your office.
I was kind of wondering if you were still mad at me.
I'm sorry about that angry message I left you.
Well, I told you, Gabby, you're not gonna like everything I write.
I know. But I don't think I'm willing to accept the possibility that my father might have been with another woman. And I still think I'm not ready for that. But you're a reporter, and I know that you were just following your lead.
Well, I hope you really feel that way because I value our friendship.
I do. It's just really hard for me.
I know, to realize that the people you love are actually human beings and not some kind of gods.
Yeah. I tend to do that, huh?
Yeah, well, you're not the only one. I guess seeing Martin in prison, it must be a real high.
Yes and no.
Yeah, it must make it rough for you and Lucas, though.
Yeah, tell me about it. You don't think Martin did it, do you?
Well, honestly, I'm not sure, but I am sure that Jazz DeGeese figures into everything. Maybe even the serial killer.
With my bail being denied, the best I can hope for now is a speedy trial.
How speedy?
Well, maybe a grand jury trial by as early as next week.
We can't let it come to that, Martin. You know this whole thing can be avoided.
I won't ask you to do that, Terry.
Why not? After all you've done for me?
Let's just sit tight.
What about the business?
I put Will in charge. I know that if push comes to shove, he'll be able to hold it together.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. But if it does,
Look,
I want...
It's just too dangerous to take any other steps right now. You know I'm right.
What on earth are you doing here?
It's not really up to me, Elena. You know, Eva does her own thing.
You asked her to wait for you until you got back from this trip.
Yeah, because I wanted to say goodbye, whatever.
Are you sure that's all you want to say? Goodbye?
You know, I've shared a lot of things with Eva. But compared to what I shared with you, Like my dad. I don't know about you, but that's about as much as I ever shared with anyone.
That meant a lot to me. But I still don't think you know what you want when it comes to Eva.
You should know that no matter what, I'm always gonna be friends with Eva. But she's a part of my past. I want you to be a part of my future.
I'm sorry. I have to go do something. I'll be right back.
Did you find out any new information on Jazz?
Yep, I found out she had a book, like a diary, with all the names of her clients in it.
I mean, like a day book. Were there actual names in it?
I wish. No, I got my information from someone. My source said that she renamed all of her clients with characters' names from Alice in Wonderland. What are you thinking?
Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah, maybe you can help me figure it out. What?
Nothing. It's silly.
No, tell me.
When I was born, my father gave me a big white rabbit.
Wow.
You like this?
If you're gonna wear that out, I'm gonna start worrying about all those single moms out there.
Well, you see, I don't really care about them. Could you just sit me, please?
Yeah. Whoa. Tracy, you all right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My head.
Oh. You okay now?
I just guess I'm so excited for the photo shoot. I'm sorry.
Terry and I had to discuss some business. Looks like this is going to be my new office.
Let's hope not. Hope has nothing to do with it. I will not let you rot in jail while that policeman's son is in charge of Devon.
So, you'll get the videos and none of that action stuff.
If you think I'm gonna watch a chick flick,
Well, do you think maybe that we can strike a middle ground here?
so how do you feel about animation?
Same way you feel about chick flicks?
Well, I suppose we could rent one of those pretentious Swedish foreign films. And when we get tired of reading the subtitles, we can make out on the couch.
You know what you were?
I know, real Neanderthal. It's part of my charm. So I'm assuming you're gonna take care of the popcorn? No, wait a minute. You are going to buy out-of-the-box popcorn. You are not gonna actually try to make it.
Shut up. Mr. Funny?
Hold on a second. This is Dr. Harris' test results. Are you sick?
Lindsay, wait up a sec! What the hell do you want? What is up with you?
It seemed like you were gonna tear me and Alex apart in there.
So what if I did? What do you care?
It's just that...
Just leave me alone.
Hey, come on. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on.
Elena, you're so sweet. You're so naive. You don't have a clue, do you?
About what?
About how it is to be treated like trash. To be used by somebody and then be thrown out like you're worthless, like you mean nothing.
Lindy, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. Why would you? Do you remember that night you and your little friends went ghost hunting? Do you remember how you guys ditched me? How you just left me there like excess baggage?
Lindy, it was...
Well, it was terrible.
What was?
Don't you get it? Can't you figure it out?
I nästa avsnitt av Ocean Avenue.
You have to tell Martin no, please.
What?
Just trust me on this. Just give him back his power of attorney.
Look, I didn't go looking for this, but I'm not going to do that.
Come on, Will. You don't need that responsibility. Just promise me you won't do it.
What does Stefan have to do with this?
Well, I'm starting to think that all the murders are connected.
To Jazz? How?
Well, I wish I knew, but I think there's a missing piece, and I think you're the only one who knows what it is.
Did you and Alex have your first fight? It's Lindy. No, seriously. I'm worried about her. Something's not right.
You know, I'm really starting to wonder if Lucas wasn't right about you all along.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
Did you do anything to Bobby's car on the day of the accident, Macy?
Oh, come on.
Did you? Answer me.